An Iowa Hawkeyes fan went viral this week over his heartfelt post on X. It's him, it's his son at a Hawkeyes football game, and the post recaps the story and the journey of he and his wife's struggles to become parents, and how he didn't think that he would be able to share a moment like that with his son. So the man behind that post joins me now with the light of his life. Hi, Bruce, Dahl, and Kinnick. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for inviting us on.
Absolutely. I see you've got your black and gold. You're ready to rock. I mean, Kinnick, how excited are you for this game?
Really excited.
It's going to be great. Are you going to scream super, super loud? Are you like a really wild fan, or are you kind of like keep it all inside?
Really loud.
That's awesome. Bruce, tell me a little bit about, was this the first time you'd posted something like this as a Hawkeye fan that kind of caught, traction, or how did this all happen?
Yeah, so, this is a night game at Kinnick, and to me, there's just like not a better environment, and so I turned and asked the people, this is like just right before we sealed it, right before we did the bootleg run to seal the win against Penn State. And I asked, there was a timeout, and I asked people behind us to take a picture of us. And it's just everything that led up to that moment, to the picture. I was just felt so grateful and excited to, be in this moment with my son. I've seen other pictures of kids with their fathers prior to 2015 and never thought this could ever be possible. And it's just something that, I thank God for it.
Bruce, I don't know if you can see what's on your screen, and obviously you wrote the post, but can you just read for us what you wrote that night?
My wife and I had 4 miscarriages. I didn't think I would ever be able to share a moment like this with a son or daughter. Then in 2015, our baby boy came to us. We named him Kinnick. I thank God for this gift. Last night was a magical night and got to experience it together.
So obviously, when you said at Kinnick, I think people were like, "Wait, isn't that his son's name?" Tell us who Kinnick is.
Well, first off, I want to say that I named him after the man, Nile Kinnick, who won the Heisman in 1939, and not the stadium. That just seems so cold.
It's good clarification.
Nile Kinnick was a scholar, was a great man. Was somebody that the people of Iowa really looked up to. He died in World War II. His plane crashed off the coast of Venezuela, and so he is just a legend. And I just thought it was perfect, me being a Hawkeye fan. So that's how he got his name.
Kinnick, do you remember the first time you kind of said, "I think I'm a Hawkeyes fan"? Do you remember it, or was it just always there?
It was just always there.
Yeah. Do you have like clothing, like everything that you could possibly have for clothing and merch, or what does your closet look like?
Yeah, everything.
That's awesome. Bruce, was there a doubt in your mind that your son would be a Hawkeye fan? I mean, what if he would have said no? What if?
That's the scary part, right? You name your kid Kinnick, and what if he goes to Iowa State? No, I'm just joking.
No, we have Iowa State alums in here too, so we got to be careful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He can be anything he wants to, and if he went to Iowa State, that would be great too. I just want what's best for him. And it was kind of funny because my wife, when I first said, "How about Kinnick?" and she kept ignoring me on it, and then we talked a little bit more when he was born. I go, "Oh, Kinnick, right?" And so I had to. We had to kind of compromise. She got to pick the middle name, and I got the first name. So just so happy. I can't, think of a better name for him.
Tell me about what you think it was about that post in particular that ended up just resonating with so many people. I mean, if you go through and read those comments, it's really powerful.
Yeah, I think number one, people that have had struggles having children has been a factor. I think a lot of posts that I saw were kids that missed their fathers, that maybe they've passed on and they've had moments like that with their father and they really missed that moment. And I think that kind of resonated with people. And so I think you just combine that too with kids that have been adopted, and just people that, love their kids in general. Like, everybody loves their kids. And so we just, I think it just really, the background's great too. It's it was just a great night.
Yeah, and there's another picture. I don't know if we have it. Ryan, do we have the one that's pinned on Bruce's X page? I don't know if we have that one or not, but do you know which one I'm talking about, Bruce? The photo that's pinned at the top of your X page.
The one with he's got the gloves up.
I think is he wrestling?
Oh, the wrestling one, yes, the wrestling one. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a girls basketball coach. Been one for 30 years, and so I'm sitting there trying to be his wrestling coach and know nothing about wrestling, and so he was in, he's one of his first wrestling meets, and this kid that's more experienced, Kinnick has to wrestle up a little bit, and the kid just had his head pinned down with his hand, and Kinnick didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to tell him, and I felt so bad because I'm like, move, get up. But, whenever other people say, more technical things. And so he got over and he came over and just gave me a big hug. And like I said, I was always going to be in his corner. And no matter what, I'm always going to be there for him.
Yeah. Kinnick, what do you think of all this attention? I mean, there's like news people calling your dad. And what do you think of all of this?
It's really cool.
Yeah. It's pretty special. Well, what you guys have is really special. I can just see it and feel it, and we're really grateful that you could spend some time with us today. And I'm guessing you're going to go to the Gopher game, or I should say the Hawkeye game.
Yeah, you know what? And we love our rivals. We love Minnesota and Minnesota people. Actually, StubHub was gracious enough to get us seats up in the VIP, so we're going to be up there watching from the VIP seats. So we're pretty excited about that. And then parking right by the stadium. So I thought that was very nice. That is really nice. And don't be surprised if a bunch of people in maroon and gold come up and just give you a hug or I hope so.
Shake your hand.
I'm at that age. You're like, I think when you're in 20s and 30s, you look at life way different. It's like I want to talk to people. I love people. Yeah. Well, your story is so sweet and so genuine, and I am so glad that you could spend some time with us today. I'm glad we could meet Kinnick too, and I hope you guys have a great time at the game and a great season. And I mean, if the Hawkeyes, it's year round. It's not just this, right? So. Yeah, we plan on going to some women and men's basketball games, and yeah. So we appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. You guys take care. Thanks for making some time for us today. Okay, thanks, Amy. See you. Bye, Kinnick. See you later, buddy. So great. So cute.